All right, going to point out some things in y'all's Facebook ads that are slowing down y'all's results. So here we go. I always start with the primary text. Hello everyone, we're Joshua and Elias, owners Jackpot. All right, so here we go. Junk piling up quickly and affordably. Furniture, appliances, garage cleaning, and clutter. Free in-person or digital estimates. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so biggest mistake I'm seeing here is I got to highlight it right now. This is the smorgasbord mistake, or the too many services mistake. And the false belief that causes this to make this mistake is believing that, well, kind of just throw everything we do in an ad. If the first three things don't hit with someone, number four might, so then they'll come through and book. But what this actually results in is confusing the meta ad algorithm, and it doesn't know the exact right people to send our ad to at the exact right time, which results in kind of us not getting as many people who want to buy our services as we'd like. A lot of people ghosting us, people are requesting quotes but never responding back. Kind of, really frustrating us doing that. Or, fake, the fake phone numbers, the zombie phone numbers. So that's kind of short term what happens with that. All right, let's look at this. I'm Joshua, I'm Elias, junk removal, text photos for instant pricing. All right, so this is the we mistake, or the us, also called the us fallacy. So talking about us, talking about us, talking about us. I'm Joshua, I'm Elias, junk removal, text photos for instant pricing. So because we're talking about us, talking about us, talking about us, kind of the false belief that causes us to do that is, well, we don't really have any framework or methodology that would tell us to do anything different. And it's kind of what we know. So we talk about us and we believe it is the number one most important thing to bring in buyers, but that is not correct. So short term, yeah, we're going to have people scrolling by. Dude, and honestly, even if people are, they need junk removal, they actually have different words for it in their brain. Where we call it junk removal, they call it something different. And so they would be perfect. They do want what if we phrase it correctly, it would actually hit, but junk removal would not be hitting for them. So yeah, short term, more people scrolling by. Like, I don't know, Joshua, I don't know, Elias, scroll. And we, yeah, we're kind of getting more ghosters, more zombie numbers through, more people that don't hit us, don't respond, even though they hit us up first. Now, third and final big mistake, seeing any text below the ad, always a mistake. And the reason for that is the false belief that caused us to make this mistake is that we believe all the fields on Facebook Ads Manager should be filled out because they're there and Facebook is prompting us to fill them out. And that's incorrect because filling out all these fields makes Meta more money, not us more money. So kind of short-term results of this is more people scrolling on by. So we're not getting the right people through the ad. We're getting more people that ghost us, more people that don't want to, don't want to do business with us. Kind of feel like we're spinning our wheels, calling these ghost numbers back or the zombie numbers. All right, so those are short-term consequences. Long-term, we're going to get frustrated, fed up with Meta, can't find a way to get it to work. And then maybe throw in the towel on Facebook ads. But then what happens with that is that our competitors stay on the grind, keep testing, keep testing, keep testing. And they eventually do figure out the ads that work for our marketplace. They do start getting jobs coming in. They do, get more Google Maps reviews, more testimonials, more profit to reinvest in the ads. It's like an exponential growth curve away from us. And if we threw in the towel, our business growth slowed, then stagnated, then probably maybe even contracted and potentially could, push us out of business. But, pretty easy to get back on track here. These are common mistakes I see. Pretty easy to get back on track. And I call these mistakes, parking brakes. It's like simply step one is just removing these parking brakes, give the ads a fair shot out in the marketplace, and remove them. The kind of these mistakes, these parking brakes will definitely give a higher chance for buyers to come in. So if you guys do want these mistakes removed from your ads, I do have one slot open on Monday for a 1 week paid trial where I'll do exactly that. I'll remove the mistakes. I will kind of remove these parking brakes, as I call them, to give your ad a much better chance to, bring in peeps that actually want to buy from you. And, oh yeah, and I'll be going with the first person that texts me back the word trial.